On Thursday, the 20th of October, Elliot and I got in my car and drove 3 hours to Asheville to see John Green for the first time. We entertained ourselves with sing-alongs, which I probably shouldn't have participated in considering the state of my damaged vocal cords, but how could I resist?
And I know it's only a story, but for so many it's more than that.
Maybe you can fix that convenience store. If you just try to order to find the links and superseding the battery. No, I was early. No, we gotta do that again. Can I back up far enough? Find out. Yep. Much better. We're at mile 180. We're gaining on it. John Green, we are coming for you.
And then, after 2 more hours of ill-advised sing-alongs,
where are we?
We're here.
So excited.
Here, I'm gonna get some video of you. Wait, I have to drive. Is it here? Is it
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
It's here.
Wait. Where is John Green?
we had arrived, and I hadn't even turned off my car before we found our first Nerdfighters.
Look, we found Nerdfighters.
I love him.
Oh,
love
God.
all of Brotherhood 2.0. Love YouTube more than I love my family.
We spent a few minutes getting to know them, and then, after putting on my t-shirt and packing my bag, we were off. And doing a really terrible job of containing our excitement.
I really might cry. No, I won't. Oh my God, I'm drunk right now with excitement.
We need to find a bathroom so I can compose myself.
That being done, we made our way into the theater where we goofed off some more and got to know some other Nerdfighters who, like us, had traveled far and wide to be there.
How excited are you guys?
So crazy. It's like unbelievable.
Do you think we're gonna get to say good morning to Hank?
I hope so. It's our dream. It's our only dream in life. Good morning, Hank. It's exciting.
It's some day of the week. We're not entirely sure which one. You were born for this?
Yeah.
All right, ready? Go.
DFTBA!
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 So what's the story here?
Okay, this is my friend Emily, and she couldn't make it tonight. She doesn't know I'm doing this. I made a cutout of her, and I'm gonna see if I can get a picture of them together.
They just turned the music off for a second, and it was such a tease.
And then, finally, the wait was over.
You don't mean yes? No, not really. Really? Okay, really? Do you mean it? I'm getting very excited.
And so were we.
I always have to check to make sure my zipper is zipped up because something that happened one time in San Francisco that I'll tell you about later. But first, I'm hoping that you can say good morning, my brother Hank. Yeah, so if you can, on 3, just say, good morning, Hank, it's Friday. 1, 2, 3. Thanks very much. I will tell you that story about San Francisco, though. So I was speaking in front of a group kind of like this one, except they were a bunch of people who didn't know who I was, but it was like the same number of people, like 400. And they were like, they thought I was really funny, and it was really going incredibly well. And then, like, when I came time to open it up for questions, I said, are there any questions? And like every single person in the audience raised their hand. And I just pointed at someone and I said, yes. And they said, Mr. Green, are you wearing your flies open? Obviously I wasn't. And it wasn't just like unzipped, it was like the... So I like turned around and I zipped my fly and I was like, are there any other questions? And he was like, nothing. I don't have any other stories to tell you. Don't shout out things all at once, that makes me anxious.
Oh, and there was a marching band, and they were really good. When they were done, John read from his new book, The Fault in Our Stars.
Our group, of course, was depressing as hell. It met every Wednesday in the basement of a stone-walled Episcopal church shaped like a cross. We all sat in the middle, we all sat right in the middle of the cross, where the two boards would have met, where the heart of Jesus would have been. I noticed that because Patrick, the support group leader and only person over 18 in the room, talked about the heart of Jesus every freaking meeting, all about how we as young cancer survivors were sitting right in Jesus' very sacred heart and whatever. So here's how it went in God's heart. The 6 or 7 or 10 of us walked or wheeled in, grazed at a decrepit selection of cookies and lemonade, sat down in the circle of trust, and listened to Patrick recount for the 1,000th time his depressingly miserable life story. How he had cancer in his balls, and they thought he was going to die, but then he didn't die, and now here he is, a full-grown adult in a church basement in the 137th nicest city in America, divorced, addicted to video games, mostly friendless, eking out a meager living by exploiting his cancer-tastic past, slowly working his way toward a master's degree that will not improve his career prospects, waiting, as we all do, for the sword of Damocles to give him the relief that he escaped lo those many years ago. I'm not done. Lo those many years ago when cancer took both of his nuts but spared what only the most generous soul might call his life.
When the night was over, John graciously signed all of our books, and then it was time to go home.
It was cool.
Yeah. I mean, it was whatever.
I mean, it wasn't anything special. We weren't excited at all.
At all. I mean, I guess some people were.
It wasn't cool when he told me he liked my shoes. But it was whatever.
He's wonderful.
He's so sweet. But we do have to hit the road.
Yes, for 3 more hours.